Hey Crazy Clubs, today I'll be showing you how to make some Rice Krispie bars at home, so let's get started. Things you'll need is 3 tablespoons of butter, some different kinds of dot sprinkles. You'll need a wooden spoon and a spatula. You'll need some coconut oil spray or any cooking spray. You'll need 6 cups of Rice Krispies. You'll need a bag and a half of marshmallows. And you'll need a nice big bowl to stir in. And you also need a stove and a big pan. Like I'm using a nice pan right here. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is melt your butter into your pan. I have about 3 tablespoons of butter. And then I have my stove about 7 to melt this. Let's let this melt. So this is just going to melt into this. And it's going to melt pretty fast when your heat's on. And one tip, do not let your butter burn or your crispy bars will taste burnt. I'll be back when this is melted. This is almost totally melted, so now you want to turn your stove down to like 4 so it doesn't burn your butter. So after you get your butter melted, you are going to take your marshmallows and everything here. So now the next step is to let this butter set for a moment. And yeah, you're going to want to spray it over your sink. So I'm going to use my cooking spray or coconut oil spray. And we're going to spray it right over the top of the sink so that my marshmallows don't... One sec. Also can use butter. You also can use butter if you want, but I'm going to use some cooking spray. There. Now you should be able to stir your marshmallows now. So now you're going to pour in your big and half of marshmallows. I'm sorry about the background noise. So let's pour big. So I'm using big marshmallows and little mini marshmallows and like the big ones. And yeah, whoa. And watch out, don't let it drop on your stove top. Okay, sorry guys. Alright, so now we're just going to let these melt. And then we're going to pour a big and half other marshmallows into here. And yeah, so now you're just going to let these melt. Another tip is not to let these burn either, because if you let them burn, they will be not good. So I am going to stir these up until it's melted. Be very careful too, because you can spill marshmallows. And now you can also do this in the microwave, but I recommend doing it on the stove top. So I'm going to sit you guys down until I get this, until this is totally melted. So it will take probably a couple minutes to get this all melted. So yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Guys, your marshmallows should look something like this. They should have like a good, like liquidy consistency. So now the next step is to take your So what your Rice Krispie, your marshmallow should look like. It should have a good consistency to it. Should drain. It should go in the pan like this. Now you're gonna want to put this wooden spoon in your sink, and then you're going to want to take your spatula, your rubber spatula, and you're going to want to coat it in coconut spray. And if you have actual cooking spray, that will work too. I'm just coating it in good, because if you coat it in, you can also coat it in butter, but I find that this is easier. I do it over my sink so I'm not making a mess on my counter. Okay, there we go. Alright, now the next step is I'm going to dump it into my bowl. Like, we're going to put it into this bowl. And yeah, so I'm going to Sorry guys about this view. Okay, so you should be able to, now you're gonna wanna dump this in to your bowl. Like so, and I'm gonna try not to tuck you over. So you're gonna wanna turn off your heat. Another recommendation, guys, oh shoot. Oh. Okay guys, I got my butter's all burned, but that's okay. So you're just gonna dump it in to here, like so, and my butter got a little burnt, but they should be still fine. So these might taste a little burnt, but okay. So this is what your mixture should look like, and then I am going to stick it over into my sink quick, and I'll be back. So I was talking about to be careful not to burn your marshmallows, but I burnt the butter more than the marshmallows. So we're gonna add in our 6 cups of Rice Krispies. And we're gonna add in some lovely dust sprinkles. Now you can do any way if you like. I'm just gonna add a few of these and make them Christmassy. And you can add any kind of anything you like. I'm just gonna put these are just for Christmas. Now I'm gonna mix this around. So you want to mix this nice and good. Take it off okay, so now you're just going to want to mix it together. Now, you just mix it together until you have all the components mixed together, which I got here. And yeah, so it's mixed together, very Gordians. It should look something like this. So, now you're just going to mix it together. And it should have like a different coloration to it because you are adding stuff to it. So just mix it until you get it totally combined, which I'm almost done with it. Alright, now you're going to want to taste it. You can taste it just to make sure it's good, and it's probably a little warm. So it still tastes delicious, so they can't hit any of the burntness. So now the next step is you're going to want to take some softened butter and butter your pan, which I forgot to mention. So you're going to want to take your 9x13 pan, which I think I have a 9x13, and you're going to want to butter it, or coat it in butter until it is totally coated so that your Rice Krispies do not set. Alright, so here's how we do it. We're going to take some of the butter, make sure this is my softened butter, which I have right here. And now I'm going to take a knife, and I'm going to put it on a paper towel. So you're just going to want to stick a bunch of butter onto the back of your paper towel, and you're just going to coat it in butter. So this is only to prevent it from sticking. So just to go up on the sides and do this. So as you can see, just coat this in nice and neat. Yes. So when it's totally coated, alright guys, so I'm back. And now what you're going to want to do is take your parchment paper and you're just going to push it nice and down. And yes, my hands are all greasy from getting. Okay, guys. Alright, so I'm going to have to, I forgot to oil this parchment paper, so it's kind of. Okay, so I oil the. Alright, I'm gonna oil this. Oh, this did not work. Alright, guys, so I quickly spread this in like some coconut oil, and I'm just gonna push it down. And try to get this all even. And try to get in the corners, get them. Alright guys, I'm going to just use my hands to finish it up, and yeah, so just you can use coconut oil. I know it's not going to taste like it, so just don't worry about. So just make sure too is that your hands are all coated in coconut oil or butter so they don't stick. So, yep, so just always try to get it as even as you can, and then you're gonna have to have someone turn on your faucet to wash your hands so you don't do it. And what I didn't mention is put all your pots and bowls with hot water so your stuff doesn't get stuck. Alright, so I'm almost finished. So, and you'll get pretty sticky too. If you wear sweaters, you'll have sticky sweater. That's it for today, guys. Please subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video and comment down below if you've ever made Rice Krispies bars at home.